Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I know you're all getting quite hungry. And I'm the last obstacle between you and the lunch, so I'll try to be brief and try to ask you one thing. What we need to keep doing in 2026? And there's only one thing we need to do. We need to keep playing guitar. We all want to be rock stars, and to be a rock star we need to practice and put in some work. No amount of automation or AI will help us with that. Or will it? This is the story how AI helped me keep playing guitar while it did pretty much all of the work. It was a late autumn evening. I received an SMS from my house manager with a text that you always want to see. It said, "Did you really use the 100 cubic meters of hot water?" Oops. Oops indeed, I just used one. That can cost me up additional 200 euros. I shouldn't do that again. No. I needed a way not to repeat this mistake. A way how I could analyze the data I input and verify that it did not make any mistakes. Since I'm a software developer, my first instinct was automation. As any competent software developer, I started to think about the plan and how eazyBI can help me with that. I needed a place to store my data, and a way to import this data into eazyBI. Luckily, eazyBI allows users to import data from Google Sheets, and Google Sheets allows for custom scripts. I could write my data into Google Sheets, import them into eazyBI, where I could have a report for my house manager, and visual aids that could warn me if I had messed things up. Since this is 2026, there was no way I would write the code manually. So I set my goal to use AI as much as possible. So while AI is doing the work, I can sit down and play my guitar. I asked Gemini to help me write a script that would help with the input fields for the water meter measurements and store those measurements in Google Sheet. Importing Google Sheets into eazyBI is pretty straightforward. I just authenticated my Google user to the eazyBI, selected which Google Sheet I wanted to import, and that was good. However, since this is not a Jira import, I run into a small problem. Data mapping. Currently, eazyBI doesn't have an assistant for data mapping, so I needed to go old school and check YouTube, where I found a very nice video from my colleague Garda. Hi Garda! It was titled "All Paws on Deck." This video showed me that I needed a calculated column with a JavaScript code, which I created with a little help from my friend Gemini. And voila! All the data was successfully imported into eazyBI. Now that I had all the data into eazyBI, I needed a report that showed me the last 2 months of water usage that I could send to my house manager. But of course, I wanted to play guitar, not create some reports or charts, even though they're really lovely. But no matter. Playing guitar is the most important thing we can do, right? So I asked our AI assistant, How can I select the data only from the last 2 months? And our AI system just created the report with an additional time dimension member and an index formula that selects just the last 2 months. Additionally, I just needed to press the non-empty button and all was well. So I got my report that I could send to my house manager every month, which is lovely. But I also wanted to catch any errors I had made during the data input. In software project management, software testing, software engineering, verification and validation is the process of checking the software systems meet specifications and requirements that fulfills its intended purpose. A verification in the age of AI is even more necessary as it allows AI to verify the changes it had made. So I needed a chart, and I needed the report for that chart. Luckily, this was a really easy report. I just needed all the measurements, and from those measurements, a line chart. If there were any weird spikes in the chart, it would be really easy for me to see that. And now the last item. A dashboard, where I can see the report that I need to send to my house manager, and my line chart, so I can verify that the data looks more or less okay and I haven't messed anything up. A couple of clicks later, I got it all. So there's only one thing left for me to do, and that was to play my guitar again. I don't want any worries, I just want to succeed. AI can do the work, 'cause I just wanna play guitar. Thank you.
Wow, that was something. So, yes, so now we are here for a lunch break. The lunch is served exactly in the same... Sorry, questions, of course. Any? Oh, we do. Many. I will start here. First.
Where are the statistics for playing guitar?
Statistics, like how much time I was spent playing guitar, how much time I spent doing
Yeah, and which note often?
We need a system to gather these statistics, so I didn't use Tempo to track it so much, so nah. eazyBI couldn't help me with that.
So, another.
Where did those 100 cubic meters go?
Oh, I was just luckily it wasn't like written down. He just asked me, "Oh, is it okay?" I said, "No. I definitely missed one digit there." So it was all fine and well. I just didn't want to repeat that thing. So maybe the next time the house manager would also didn't see it. So.
So, any more questions? If not, then thanks a lot for this surprise.